To combat gender-based violence, the BC government announced an action plan on Sunday as part of a $62 million investment from the federal government over the course of 4 years.
And every year moving forward, we will prioritize actions that ensure survivors are safe and supported.
The new funding will help create more safe spaces and housing for women and children fleeing violence, as well as 5 sexual assault centers and a new 24/7 crisis line.
So we welcome the investments, but it's not enough.
The executive director of the BC Society of Transition Houses says more affordable housing is needed to help those trying to escape violent households because the demand is much greater than the supply.
So we welcome the investment of the 3,000 new units, but the need is significant, and it's part of the way, part of the journey.
I haven't had a home. I can't afford one. I can barely afford to rent a room.
Jamie, who'd like to keep her identity anonymous for safety, says she left an abusive relationship with the father of her son. She says after escaping, she had horrible experiences with landlords, and now she's homeless, going from shelter to shelter.
Right now, I'm just trying to stay alive. It's hard.
Tell me what happened to your kids.
I had to give them up because I lost my home.
Jamie says life has been even more challenging living with a heart condition, and she often feels like giving up. She says she's trying to secure a home through BC Housing.
I've been on the wait list for a year. I've applied everywhere for it, and it's hard. And it's not just me, it's thousands of people I've run into in the past year, and if not, there's going to be even more.
We need to address wait lists of programs that are working really well for people.
No one should have to choose between homelessness and violence. And home can be a very unsafe place for women, children, youth fleeing violence and at risk of violence.
So many things out there they say to help you, but none of them are actually helping anyone right now. They're at a standstill. It's like was full of capacity years ago, and nothing's been added to that, and they're running dry on resources because there's nowhere to put anyone.
Gender-based violence is very complex, and that the needs of survivors are unique. We also heard there are many programs and initiatives that are working well. However, more is needed to support survivors and to prevent gender-based violence.
Breaks my heart. Sorry.
In Vancouver, Angela Bauer, City News.